There's a brand new film starring the likes of Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto, and it's coming to HBO Max in theaters very soon, and you guys need to check it out. What's going on, buddy? Welcome back to a brand new movie review. Today I'm going to be discussing The Little Things, which is a brand new film, again, coming to HBO Max and theaters very soon on January 29th. It's crazy to me because this is the film starring an all-star cast. John Lee Hancock wrote and directed, and it's a brand new crime drama. Like, everything that I could possibly want for a new film. And I hadn't heard about it till just a couple weeks ago when I first saw the trailer, and I was like, wow, I need to see that. Of course, if you guys are new here, hit that like and subscribe button so we can keep talking movies over here on a daily basis. I love movies. I'm sure if you're here, you do as well. And this is the best place for you guys. So let's also have a great discussion down below in the comment section where down there we can discuss The Little Things together. Little Things, again, is a crime drama thriller that stars the likes of Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. It's about Deputy Sheriff Joe Deacon, who joins forces with Sergeant Jim Baxter to search for a serial killer who is terrorizing Los Angeles. As they track the culprit, Baxter is unaware that the investigation is dredging up echoes of Deacon's past, uncovering disturbing secrets that could threaten more than his case. Going into this alone, I was so excited to see the performances and see these actors acting alongside each other. And something that just comes straight off the bat is Denzel Washington. This guy just acts everything off. This guy commands the screen every single time he is in, and I love him as an actor. He seriously just is the leader. He takes over that screen and embodies so much energy and charisma, and in general just this ambience that there's so much specialty to him. But the same thing goes to Rami Malek, who also does such a superb job in here, and Jared Leto might never have been creepier than with inside this film. He does a great job too. Just in general, the cast here alone, seeing them all act off one another is excellent. I love seeing their performances in here, and again, they really bring the best things about this film, which again is that. No, those three are the main characters. There's another character in here that I think is very specific to the film, and that is Thomas Newman's score in here. It's very mesmerizing at times and feels and adds to the ambiance of Los Angeles during this time period and everything going about. Again, all those elements come together to really splice together a very nice little crime drama that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I think many people will as well. For me, it's nothing new. We've definitely seen this before, but it's fun, it's entertaining, and the one thing I very much loved about The Little Things is the fact that it's less on the mystery of the crime element and who is committing these killings, but more on the psychological tension that whittles down into a detective's life. And that, my friends, is why I fell in love with certain scenarios within this film. And again, I don't think this film was perfect. I do think there are small little issues here and there that I will talk about, but just that standalone, especially within the third act, it is not a predictable movie, and it's one that kept me guessing till the very end. And once it finally hit that ending, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, that is really clever, and I love that idea because this is so much different than the typical crime drama thrillers that we get all the time. It makes me look at the whole entire film, and it makes me go, okay, I get why Washington, Malek, Leto signed on for something that could have honestly just been your typical crime drama. I think that's where Hancock actually excels in the script. Now, let's talk about my problems with this film, because I do have quite a few. That's where I come down to one of my cons, which is the script and the dialogue. It's not terrible, but it's not great. And I think without these performances, I think the film would have found itself to be a little bit more middling. Because as I think the structure and the pacing and everything of that nature actually very much works for the story, the issue I have is certain interactions with characters actually feel a little bit video game-ish. Like, Deacon runs into some old people that he hasn't seen in a while, and it just feels like a video game scenario where it's like you have to talk to this person, and then this person, and then this person, get the background details on this thing, and, you know, it just feels a little bit exposition heavy where it didn't need to. And, you know, if you want to throw in that exposition, that's okay, but you at least need to segue into something a little bit better in it, at least the dialogue of some sense. Also, something about the production design didn't scream out the time period that they were playing around in. Something about this production design just felt like it was in modern times, but everyone's using different cars in a different time period and beepers instead of cell phones. That's just one little con that, you know, took me out of the experience here and there. Can I say The Little Things is truly a little bit of fun? I enjoyed this film. I found it very entertaining, and I found it to be a mystery that kept me engaged the entire time till I realized what the film is actually about. And the fact that it's actually about the detectives and the tension on their psychological evaluations that they definitely are going to need after going through certain traumatic experiences like this. That is what I very much liked about The Little Things. I think the performances are absolutely the all-star thing of this. The ambiance brought about from Newman's score really adds to this all, and overall The Little Things is truly a little thing that I think will go underrated for the rest of this year. So with all that said, I'm going to give The Little Things an A-. Enough, I can't get this movie out of my head. I keep thinking about it. I keep thinking about the performances and how much fun I had with this mystery, and I think a lot of you guys are going to be having the same thing. Maybe I'll be in the minority. Let's discuss it all down below, guys. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and once again, head on over to Samsung Films on how to see films early, and of course, it's a big thing to you and a big thing to my Patreon supporters, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. So of course, guys, until next time, stay classy.